to will his team back in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Tatum, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Love outside. George against Booker, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside.
Taking 2 shots.
It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Throw good, Paul George. Both shots good from the stripe. The East leading by 23. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Here's Love. That one a little long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And Booker kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Love's gotten only 1 of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East All-Stars. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Here's LeBron. And so it's the East All-Stars with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Booker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Back to Curry. Dishes it to Tatum. Davis, that's for 2. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Sweet Great find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the officials will call the illegal scrum right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A big group substitution here for the East. Porzingis, he's checked in for Davis. Towns comes in for Curry. Leonard, he's checked in for Tatum. And MP subbed in for Booker. Doncic is checked in for the West. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Love wide open. He fires. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 15 points for Love.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the East All-Stars.
MP with the bounce pass. Here's Towns. The shot misses. Good D by Giannis. And he gets it to go. Towns has got his first 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes to Love. Takes it from 10. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. They shoot again, and it's Love getting it to go. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Up against MP. Porzingis trying to get free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 16.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant comes in for LeBron. And it's Morant in for Kevin Love. Morant against Leonard. Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Or the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Leonard against Giannis. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. MP against Morant. Towns trying to get open. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And it's Morant missing. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Right side, Leonard shoots. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Giannis outside. Morant passes to Jokic. Tipped away. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure. Left
side, Towns. Porzingis trying to get free, and it's Towns missing. And they double up MP. Pass to Porzingis. Morant against MP. And another three from the East.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Doncic outside. Morant with a wide open look. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
MP outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's Morant missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. MP against Durant. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by MP. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Morant passes to Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Leonard finds Towns. Here's MP from deep. Good it is. This goes to Towns. MP's got 19 points.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Morant's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Leonard with no one around. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic kicks to Jokic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP outside. 2 points. That one goes. 1 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Morant passes to Jokic. And the pass to Morant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
By himself. And MP throws it down hard.